What is going on, y'all? This is Pay Me in Dividends. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about WPAY, all right? But before we get into it, let's look at the market, all right? So it is Monday, October 13th. And as we know, last Friday, the market went down because of Trump's tweet. It is crazy that a single person's tweet can affect the market. But on the bright side, we know that when the market goes down, that is a buying opportunity. Just remember, when those dips happen, look at them as opportunities. And when you think about it, if you zoom out 5-10 years from now, Friday's dip, along with Liberation Day, along with the COVID dip, along with any pullback in the market, is a small, unrecognizable blip in the grand scheme of things. All right, so you got to look at it as an opportunity. All right, so today the nasdaq is up around 1.4%, but what we're going to talk about today is WPAY. All right, now I did start a position in WPAY. I started it on Friday and I went ahead and evened it out to 1,000 shares today. All right, as you can see, I have 1,000 shares of WPAY from Roundhill. Now my cost per share is $55.67, so I am down on this position at the moment, but that is fine because I'm going to dollar cost average into it, and I suspect that WPAY will continue to go up as the market goes up. And the reason for that is because it has some leverage on it. All right, so this income ETF is not capped. All right, they're not doing covered calls on it. They're not even earning income from option premiums. This one is completely different. They are doing swaps, all right, which means that they're basically trimming off profits off the top on a weekly basis in order to distribute that dividend income, all right? So just a quick rundown of what WPAY is. WPAY is the weekly pay universe ETF, all right, and what it does is it selects ETFs from Roundhill's suite of individual stocks or individual single stock income ETFs, all right. So if you go down here, you can see all of the ETFs that are under WPAY. Now my favorite thing about WPAY is the fact that they kind of filter out the companies that you don't want. All of these companies, for the most part, are either in the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ 100, and some of them even overlap each other. But you'll notice that it's all great companies, all right? We have Netflix, we have Robinhood, we have Meta, Google, Tesla, Palantir. You can see all the companies here, right? Strategy, Amazon, Apple, Coinbase, AMD. And so pretty much what they're doing is they're taking the best of the best and they're putting it into this ETF, and on top of that they're putting some leverage on it, which means that you get more of the upside when the market goes up. Now just keep in mind that when the market goes down, you also get more of the downside as well, all right? So again, today WPAY is up 1.76. The NASDAQ is up 1.41, so WPAY is up more than the actual NASDAQ. And if we go to the S&P, we can see it's up around 1%. So again, you can see that leverage is helping WPAY in the share price. All right, if we max it out, now keep in mind that WPAY is a very new ETF, right? We don't have much data to work from. It's only been out for over a month, but since inception it is already up around 5%, and it's also paying out that weekly dividend. All right, so if you go on their website, you'll notice when you go down to distributions, they have not posted the declaration for the next payment. So if you go over to their Twitter, they have, right, they've announced it, and it'll be 85 cents per share. All right, so for every share you have, you get 85 cents per share just in this week, because they are a weekly paying dividend. So because I have 1,000 shares, I'll be getting $856 just this week. All right, now just keep in mind that these payments are gonna fluctuate, so don't expect this to be a consistent yield or a consistent distribution. If you go here to the history, you can see the first two payments were around 50 cents, and then it went up to 88 cents. It dropped back down to 73 cents. And again, this most recent payment will be 85 cents per share. All right, so you guys let me know in the comments, what did you buy during this dip? All right, did you have some dry powder? Did you have some cash on hand in order to make some moves, in order to average into your positions that you've already established? Hopefully you've already established some positions, or maybe you took the opportunity to open new positions, and now Monday, again, just a simple tweak can affect the market. These are the times that we're in. All right, so you got to be prepared when the market dumps to go ahead and get in there, put your money in the market, make sure your money is working for you, and because the market is always going to recover. History always repeats itself. This happens all the time. All right, so the market is up today. Now just keep in mind, we do have earnings coming up. It is earnings season. October, November, all of the big companies will be coming out with earnings. The market typically gets choppy during that time, so it would be wise of you to have some cash on hand, maybe turn off drip and save some of those dividends in your brokerage account, so that when earnings come and a lot of these big companies drop in price, or big ETFs that you like drop in price, you can get in for a better price. All right, so you guys let me know in the comments, what is it that you're buying up? Did you buy anything on Friday? Are you looking at anything today? You guys let me know in the comments. As always, I appreciate you stopping by the channel, and I will catch you in the next video.